Hello, dear viewers. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to visit a country that was reduced to ashes during World War II, but now the whole world uses its cars, Sony cameras, mobile phones, robots, and all electronic machinery, placing them at the forefront. This country has the third largest economy in the world, but its people prefer to do everything by hand. Friends, until now, you must have used Osaka batteries, Osaka tapes, and countless other items from Osaka companies. What is their connection to Japan? The world's most powerful passport belongs to the citizens of this country. Where do the cheerful people of this land suddenly disappear? Today, we are going to visit Japan. In this video, I will give you numerous interesting and surprising facts about Japan, so make sure to watch the video until the end. And to new friends, please subscribe to our channel EXPAT, share as much as possible, and like the video. Also, don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get notifications for all our new videos. Japan, called Nippon in Japanese, means land of the rising sun. Let me inform you that on this planet, the sun first shines on the land of Japan. Japan is a beautiful, powerful, and fast country composed of 14,125 islands. It is located in East Asia. Dear friends, the people of Japan are renowned worldwide for their self-respect, honesty, politeness, not cheating, considering human rights, respecting others, not undermining others' dignity, not engaging in fraud, not compromising on weights and measures, obeying laws, and keeping their promises. These people live their lives happily and make every effort to bring joy to others. If you see public toilets in Japan, you will find the most modern commodes, which are fully automatic. Separate restrooms are made for workers with folding stands on the sides for support. Restrooms are fully temperature controlled. There are complete arrangements for changing babies' diapers, checking weight, warming milk, and resting. The government ensures public toilets at public places in Japan. The education system for children in Japan is different from the rest of the world. For the first 3 years, children are trained and no final exams are taken. They believe that education is given to children to develop awareness and discipline. Here, children clean their classrooms, dispose of trash themselves, and even clean their toilets. The purpose is to instill humility in children, as the environment and lessons learned in childhood remain with them for life. This is why you will see exceptional cleanliness throughout Japan. People clean the streets along with their homes. Shopkeepers frequently clean the front of their shops. Passers-by pick up any trash on the road and dispose of it in bins. Even if someone throws trash in front of others, people get very angry, and it might even lead to calling the police. If a car owner causes litter on the road, they will stop their car and clean the road. Dear viewers, where traffic rules are made for vehicles worldwide, in Japan, cyclists also have to pay fines. Here, you cannot ride a bike with one hand. You can only cross the road when the signal is green. Pedestrians are given priority, and maintaining speed is crucial. If the police stop you twice a year, the government will issue a letter, and you will have to go to a driving school to read all the national laws and learn the rules again. Japan is also the world's largest car exporter. There are so many cars in the country that you must book a parking space in advance. Every year, vehicles need to be checked, and all safety rules must be followed. If you are selling a car, you must inform about all faults beforehand. Otherwise, a police complaint can be filed against you. Japan's roads are excellent, clean, and wide. The country has significant traffic issues. To reach their destinations quickly, people use highways, but there are charges for using them. Japan's total area is 377,195 square kilometers, making it the 62nd largest country in the world by area, with 1.4% of the total area being water. The national language of Japan is Japanese, spoken by 85% of the population. The remaining 15% speak Chinese, English, Hindi, Malayalam, Spanish, and Turkish. According to the 2023 census, Japan's total population is 125,416,870 people, making it the 11th most populous country in the world, with 330 people per square kilometer. Dear viewers, if we talk about the diet of Japanese people, Japan is one of the countries where food is abundant. Food items are expensive here because Japanese people prepare their food items using organic fertilizers instead of chemical fertilizers. These fertilizers increase crop yield fourfold. Interestingly, Japanese people do not drink buffalo milk, believing that buffalo is a sluggish animal, so they drink goat milk instead. Let me add that Japanese people do not take medicine themselves. They give it to goats, believing that the medicine's effects will transfer to the goat's milk, which they then consume. Moreover, seafood is widely consumed in Japan. Some communities in Japan also eat dogs, cats, pigs, crocodiles, rats, etc., while others do not. Additionally, Japanese people love to drink rice wine with almost every meal. Japan's currency is the Japanese yen. 1 yen is equivalent to 0.06 US dollars. When people eat here, they dislike making noise with their mouths, but in Japan, it's the opposite. Whether it's noodles or any dish, they like to slurp because they believe it enhances the dish's taste. In Japan, if a tree comes in the way, it is shifted to another place instead of being cut down. This is a unique trait of the Japanese. Many restaurants in Japan have robot waiters, and some hotels have robots welcoming guests at the reception. Japan even sent a robot to space in 2013. Japanese people try to have traditional weddings, but modern European culture is becoming common. The bride and groom wear traditional or modern outfits like frocks or pantsuits. Customs and rituals are performed in villages. The couple exchanges rings, cuts a cake, and receives many congratulations. There is alcohol and various dishes served to the guests. Dance and enjoyment are part of the celebrations. The average life expectancy of Japanese people is 70 years. It is the only country in the world with the highest number of elderly people. Japanese people use beautiful flowers to maintain a pleasant and clean environment. They love fresh flowers, planting various beautiful flowers along roads, sidewalks, and homes. Fishing is a favorite hobby of Japanese people. Every Japanese home has a fishing kit. Dear viewers, Japanese people are not very friendly, do not make many friends, and do not get close to non-Japanese people, even if you are a national. Japanese people strictly follow rules. Your place is yours, and parking a car, bike, or even placing shoes on someone else's property is frowned upon. Doing so may lead to severe displeasure. There are many taxes in Japan, and these taxes make Japanese people complain. In Japan, if a significant family member dies, owning the entire property, the family must pay 60% of the property value to the government before transferring ownership. Due to high taxes, many people have handed over their properties to the government. Dear viewers, where do the cheerful people of Japan disappear? They retreat to the mountains or forests to live a life of anonymity due to the stress of their daily lives. Indeed, Japan is a developed country, but people still commit suicide due to depression. According to a report, about 100 men and women commit suicide every year. When the Japanese crown prince visits any country, why does he go to Saudi Arabia first? Let me tell you, in 1953, King Fahd of Saudi Arabia attended Queen Elizabeth's coronation ceremony in London and saw that the Japanese crown prince's seat was placed after his. King Fahd gave his seat to the crown prince, and the Japanese royal family greatly respected this gesture. Since then, whenever the Japanese crown prince visits any country, he first visits Saudi Arabia out of respect before proceeding. Dear viewers, Japan's railway system is the most modern and fastest in the world. This system is famous worldwide for its beauty, speed, strength, and punctuality. These trains cover hours-long journeys in minutes and minutes-long journeys in seconds. On September 27, 1940, Japan signed a pact with Germany and Italy. The USA was not happy with this pact. On July 25, 1941, the USA froze all Japanese assets and supplies, greatly affecting the Japanese Army and Navy. On December 7, 1941, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, shattering all American plans and destroying 155 ships. The Americans wanted revenge on Japan. It was the morning of August 6, 1945, and the people of Hiroshima were preparing for breakfast and heading to work. At 8:15 a.m., an atomic bomb was dropped from an American plane, and 43 seconds later, a massive explosion occurred, destroying everything. The Japanese government had no knowledge of this. They learned about it when American President Truman's message was broadcasted on the radio announcing that America had attacked Japan. On August 9, 1945, at 11:01 a.m., a plane dropped another bomb, which 43 seconds later led to devastation for the Japanese. This time, the explosion was not in Hiroshima, but in Nagasaki. According to atomic scientists, this explosion was several times larger than the Hiroshima blast, bringing catastrophic consequences for the Japanese people. On August 15, 1945, Japanese Emperor Hirohito announced on Radio Tokyo that Japan accepted the Potsdam Declaration. This declaration demanded that the Japanese surrender, which was a significant humiliation for them, as they had a 2 million-strong army and 3,000 fighter planes prepared at the time. American forces had taken control of the Imperial Japanese Army and all military bases. After the occupation, numerous conditions were imposed, and Japan became a military base for the United States. The Japanese emperor made only one request to America. While the U.S. could control every asset, political affair, and everything else in the country, they requested control over one thing: education. This meant that the Japanese would handle their own education system. The U.S. agreed to this request, and thus Japan managed its entire education system independently. In Japan, driving is on the left side of the road. Japan's calling code is +81, and its internet domain is JP. Dear viewers, if we look at the indulgences of the Japanese people, this country is even more explicit than European nations. Japan has a massive industry dedicated to adult films. Its dancing bars are among the fastest paced in the world. Alcohol and all types of narcotics are readily available. The sex industry operates openly, along with various other illicit activities. Japan's annual GDP is $6.495 trillion, and the per capita income is $120. In terms of per capita income, it ranks as the 34th most affluent country in the world. So friends, that's it for our captivating tour of Japan today. Just like you manage your busy lives, be sure to lighten up your routine by subscribing to our channel for more thrilling content. Thank you for watching.